Moving on to our third recipient, James Samuels. In 1977, James Samuels earned his degree in business administration from the College of Business before pursuing a law degree. After graduation, James was elected prosecuting attorney in Mecosta County and served in that role for 12 years, regularly guest speaking at Ferris State. Throughout his distinguished career, James has founded programs and received awards for helping train and develop more than 600 new prosecutors and over 700 new defense attorneys. James also fostered a strong connection to the communities he served, volunteering with many organizations and helping found new projects with Cooley Law School, the University of Michigan, and multiple levels of government. Through it all, James remembers his roots at Ferris State as key to his continued success. Recently, we asked James to meet with our team and share his thoughts on receiving this award from his alma mater, and here is the clip.
Well, my name is James R. Samuels. People call me Jim. I graduated in 1975 from the Legal Assisting Program. It was the second year of that program, pretty new program. And then in 77, I received a bachelor's degree in business administration, and then I went on to law school from there. Discussing my career path, that's an interesting one. I went into private practice and I was doing defense work for a while, and then I was elected prosecutor here in Mecosta County. Served that for 12 years. And during that time I was training prosecutors all over Michigan. So in that time I was there, I trained over 500 prosecutors, new prosecutors, yeah. I've started a program called A is for Attorney, and it's training new lawyers on how to be lawyers. And we won an award from the State Bar for that particular one, and we've trained over 700 defense attorneys. So I spent a lot of my time teaching, which I'm very proud to do. I was very much involved in the Innocence Project. I was working with a fellow named Kenny Winemko, who was wrongfully incarcerated and wrongfully convicted. And then when he was exonerated, he and I would travel around Michigan and talk about the horrors of wrongful conviction. I was very passionate about that work. And then I left the public office and went into private practice. I was elected to the Criminal Defense Attorneys of Michigan Board and served as its president for a number of years. Then I began working with veterans who were suffering from PTSD, and some of them with traumatic brain injury from their combat. Right now, I'm spending some time helping people set aside convictions. You know, young people who did stupid things 20 years ago, you know, can't get a license or can't get a job because of the conviction, and so we help them get rid of that conviction so their life is better. And that's pretty rewarding work, actually. I think that a lot of the connections were with some of the university professors that I had, but also my wife, Dr. Wendy Samuels, was head of the social work department, chair of that, and I got to know a lot of the faculty in arts and sciences and made some friends there, and really enjoyed meeting those people and working with them and socializing with some of those folks. Now, that was a really good connection. I had a connection with a particular professor that really taught me a lot, and whose teachings I still use today, not only in my personal life and in my professional life, but also when I'm teaching others. It's easy to be proud of Ferris. You know, you look at Ferris State University and all the things that they do. They're internationally known for some of their programs, for optometry, for plastics, for so many of the other programs. I'm just really proud to be a Bulldog because of their excellence out there in the world. And I'm very proud of Ferris because they have high standards, and yet they're really committed to their students' success. I'm very humbled by this, really. It's quite an honor. And I think of all the colleagues and fellow students that I graduated with and how successful all of those have been, and to be singled out, just wow, it just really means a lot. And so I've always been a big fan of Ferris, and to be recognized by them is just tremendous. It's very, very humbling.
Please come forward to receive your award. You might say that being a Bulldog is in my blood. My father taught here at Ferris for 20 years. My mom graduated from the nursing program. My wife Wendy was the head of the social work department. The mother of my children is a Ferris grad. My daughter Kelly's a Ferris grad. My daughter Jamie's a Ferris grad.
daughter Christine attended Ferris, Brian attended Ferris, and oh, by the way, so did I. I could not have achieved some of my successes without the support of my family, and so, excuse me, standing on their shoulders enabled me to pursue some of these programs that I felt passionately about. Not only did I get to stand on their shoulders, but sometimes I got to cry on their shoulders as well, which was very, very grateful. I had a Ferris professor that was amazing. He was a passionate professor. And he said to me, Jim, every day, keep your eyes open for the possibilities and the opportunities that may be presented to you. Keep your eyes open every single day. And I adopted that as my mantra, and it led to many successes for me because of that, including the opportunity to work on the exoneration of J.B. Peterson, who was wrongfully convicted of murder and spent 18 years in prison. And, excuse me, I got to walk him out of the courtroom as a free man. Fabulous experience. Yeah, thanks. Also, I was proud to represent veterans who suffered PTSD from combat, where they had to see things and do things that were unspeakable, and was able to work with veterans organizations and support groups to help salvage their shattered psyche and restore them to some sense of calm and peace. Very proud of that work as well. So, in the remaining days that I have, I intend to, excuse me, I intend to keep my heart open and my mind open to the possibilities that are out there to do small things in a great way. Thank you.